All right, let's do it on a positive tip. My bad. So, Kendrick wars with J. Cole and Drake.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel?
I got you. It's pretty crazy. It came out of nowhere, right? Like
I loved it.
You loved it?
I loved it.
Did you like Kendrick's diss? He was saying some shit, right?
It came out of nowhere, but he did that once before, and he did not get a reaction. Either or.
I don't think he will. I feel like he won't. I don't think he will
because it's too discreet. Like it's sneak dissing.
But he went direct though. It was like a sneak diss, but direct.
But he didn't say a name. But like
that is the internet exploding.
Yeah,
that's the internet.
The old heads are like, you need to say his name. Like, bro, you know who it was.
You need to be more discreet. Like put it out there. Be blunt. That's the only way you should. If you're gonna be sneak dissing, all right. Well, people have clapped back at Drake for sneak dissing. How many times has he gone through that?
He's got a few, like Meek Mills. He had some.
But before Meek Mill was like
Pusha
the
T.
highlight.
Pusha T was another good
one. That's one. But he's done that so many times, and so many people have clapped at Drake. Stop with the sneak dissing, bro. Go out there, do it,
and fight him.
Yeah,
but really,
for Drake to do that to people, other artists. But all right, Drake, he likes to take the higher road.
Yeah.
And he decided to take the lower road and 18th hole right back to Meek Mill in front of Nicki Minaj while he was with her. And come on, he clapped back so hard.
He made a hit, bro.
He might as well have been clapping the cheeks himself.
You know what I heard? I heard that Meek Mill song that he because he's like, you know how he's the owner of Canada, right? Supposedly, right? I heard that Meek Mill was to go get some money in Canada, and when he rented her whole room, like he rented a whole like area so no one could go into that area.
Right.
He bought like upstairs and downstairs, and he was bumping the music. Like they were making the people that were there bump that song that dissed him. Was it back to back? Was it back to back or was it yeah right or Energy? They were bumping it while he was in the hotel like the whole time. Man. Like that's a crazy diss, bro. Like right? That's like crazy, right? But you understand why he kind of dissed him though, right?
Yeah.
He probably had the information on him.
Yeah.
But what about how Metro Boomin created the beat? Future's backing Kendrick. They're getting a couple artists to jump on that side against Drake. So are you guys with the Kendrick mob or Drake mob?
Ooh.
That's a crazy one. That's a crazy question.
I'm a Kendrick all day, baby. I'm a Kendrick all day.
I've always been a Drake fan, but Kendrick, honestly, his albums have been as great for me. Even Drake's recent albums haven't been the greatest, but
whoa,
if
you're hurting me.
If you want to go,
our friendships are on the line right now.
Want to go with each one? We
Look,
can talk about it.
If I had a MySpace,
we'll leave that for another day.
If I had a MySpace, he would go down a level right now on that. On
his first album, Good Kid, Mad City, undeniable, one of the greatest fucking albums.
Yeah.
To Pimp a Butterfly, solid. And what was his most recent one? Damn. Actually,
that was a really good album.
Damn was good. The unreleased, Untitled, I didn't think it was that good. But the most recent one, what was the name of it, really quick?
The one where he has the crown on.
Yeah.
I forgot that one.
Damn, we gotta Google that.
I can't remember the name either. But even then, it had
Big Stepper.
The Big Steppers.
The Big Steppers.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's hard.
Yeah. The name, the title was hard.
Yeah.
I just think it didn't meet exactly what I wanted from him, specifically because he's been hiatus. Look, how many times has Drake gone hiatus for so long with albums releases?
Nah.
And he drops. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe his last 5, maybe 3 out of the 5 have not been as great to me specifically. And you might be bad out of my, hey, honestly, never mind. I don't want to say no more.
That was, dude. Oh man,
I know you told me you like that song. I know you told me you like that song.
I
know you like that song. I know you love that album.
Yeah. Did you like it?
I did. But Kendrick to me is still top.
Because you're West Coast. Is it biased though to ask you?
I don't think so. Like I said, it took me a while to get to Drake's, like become a fan. of his work, but Kendrick from the get-go, every track, I see what he's trying to do. It's like I support what he's trying to do in the movement.
Like a revolution type of style.
Exactly. Versus feeling good for the moment, talking to a woman, experiencing it. That's cool. But
those are different levels of music, is what you're saying right there. So do you think that J. Cole's number 2, or do you think he's number 1? Do you think he's number 3? That's a big question, because I feel like
I would go out of the way and say J. Cole's number 1.
Whoa. All
right, get out.
That's crazy.
Get out.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, think about it. I mean, he does for both
Yeah.
mainstream and the story, and he doesn't switch up.
That's facts. 100%.
100%. He doesn't.
100. I think he was offended that he was like, because Drake could have drew for anybody, right? He could have drew for Kendrick, and maybe Kendrick's a little salty, and he's like, man, I'm number 2. Because everybody knows Drake is number 1, bro. Let's just talk. Look, dude, let's just talk about it, bro. He's dropped the most consistent, best albums ever. Whether you don't like that album, you like the next album. You like the what was it? The last album he dropped with the what was the last one?
21 Savage.
No, 21 Savage was a good one. That one was cool too. But he dropped Thank Me Later. He dropped
Take Care.
But no. But forward, go forward. The other way. Go further into, not before, because we're talking about like
More Life. Nothing was the same.
No, those are all great albums.
Well, Nothing Was the Same was probably one of the best ones ever.
Hey, what was Drake's best albums? The last one. There's best album?
No, his most recent album. What's his best? Recent album.
Yeah, the most recent album. What was Drake's? There was Thank Me Later. No. It was
Honestly, Never Mind.
Honestly, Never Mind. Her Loss. Great. Yeah. What was the last one he dropped?
Most recent one.
Well, I meant all the main ones.
For all the dogs.
For all the dogs.
Like, does J. Cole have that? No. Does Kendrick have that? No. Like, they don't have as much content. It's all about content, right?
J. Cole's most album, 2014 Forest Hill Drive, to me.
Yeah, that was a good.
That's probably
his intro. Yeah,
Everything.
The Friday Night Lights.
Everything.
That was cool.
Everything.
Yeah. But he's not number 2. Is Kendrick number 1? Is he offended?
Yeah.
Or is he number 2? Or is Kendrick? Is J. Cole number 3? What?
I'm just gonna say, hey, big 3. That's why they said it, big 3.
Now Drake's number 1, right?
Thank you. Over there.
You're just praising Kendrick right now, dog. Shut up. Shut your ass up.
Okay.
Shut your hiccup ass up.
Do you think Drake or J. Cole's gonna clap back at all?
Do you think Drake? No. I don't.
J. Cole, no.
It'll be a bigger
J.
move
Cole, no.
if Drake never addresses it. Like, bro, I'm not even gonna address this. It'll be the bigger move. Who? Kendrick? Who?
Kendrick has not been in the game as much right now. That's exactly what I mean. He has not been in the game really that much. And he likes it that way. He likes to live not a luxurious life either.
We need to hand you a mic. We'll hand you a mic in a little bit.
What's up?
We're gonna give him a mic in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Who? This guy?
These cats that jumped in front of the camera right now. Thank y'all.
Thank you. This isn't Wayne's World, bro.
But
What?
I mean, the beef
Sweet
that
dick.
Drake's had
Sweet
before
bitch.
with other rappers, he has it in him. I want to see it. I want to see the competitiveness within each rapper, all 3 of them.
I want to see what they're gonna clap back at each other
Do you think they're
about.
gonna like a duo or just?
I think J. Cole's offended.
What would they
low-key.
clap back at each other about? How depth would it go? Like, what would they talk about? Knowing what they know about
Dudes
each other.
hanging out with their bitches, bro. That's the number one.
like-
J. Cole's the biggest.
Rihanna.
Did you guys hear about Drake showing his private parts? Do you guys know about that? Do you think the album came off of that
You will,
from
Brit.
Future and all them?
You would put that out there right now.
I'm just saying, bro. I heard he dropped some shit. I may have seen it. Shit got weird, but you know what I mean. It was all in secret for some reason. I don't know why.
I
Do
did
not talk
see
about
it,
that and
but
inhale that cigarette.
What?
I don't know.
No.
You,
Mumbling.
you
I'm
got
mumbling.
the size, bro. You got the size on it.
Thank you, man.
But I feel like both J. Cole and Drake have the lyricism to do it. I don't know why they're holding back. If not, why not at least gang up? Because the only thing that's wrong with Kendrick is like he's not been in the game as consistent as they have.
Who?
But I feel like Kendrick has the best lyrics, though, right?
It's like
Kendrick
metaphor on top of metaphor on top of metaphor.
But the thing is, like, Kendrick, like what would Drake says something about Kendrick, like I'm living, you're understanding my life. It's like he has a certain lane, right? Drake talks about everything that's going on in his life. Kendrick's talking about things that don't have to really do with them. So it's different styles of music, right? Because music it's paint. It's a paintbrush, paint, right? Exactly. So they're different types of art. So, but he accused Kendrick in a metaphoric way, saying that like, oh, you're talking about things you never done. You're talking about things you didn't do. Like I'm talking about my life.
Like he's calling them out.
Yeah, he's calling them out. Like you're talking about metaphorically. I'm talking about my whole life. But it's like saying your style versus my style is not the same.
And I guess that depends. What's more important to the people? What's going on with his life?
What is more important to you?
What's going on everywhere, not just mine.
Yeah.
Both.
Everything.
Not just what's going on.
So Kendrick's number one.
Huh?
Kendrick's number one?
I guess you could say no. He's not number one.
We're talking about 1, 2, 3.
All right, 1, 2, 3. I will still give it to J. Cole.
J. Cole's number one.
I will still give it to J. Cole because he likes to talk about everything.
Yeah, he's educated. He got his degree in communication.
Just the best word you could have said, educated. Mm-hmm. Education, right there.
Yeah,
it says a lot.
Shit, I'm not educated.
I feel like Kendrick is
I will say Drake number 2, Kendrick number 3.
Scare me, dog. You scared me right now. Fuck
My thing is that Kendrick is educated, plus he came from the hood. So I don't know if J. Cole came from the hood like Kendrick did.
He came from the Brooklyn, LA, New York.
He's experienced life a little bit deeper, losing friends, family around you, and then still coming up regardless.
Yeah, loss can definitely teach you a lot.
Because have J. Cole or Drake have that type of environment around them? No.
That's true, but I think artist wise, Drake is the greatest ever. Music wise, he's the greatest. Lyricism, it's fucking J. Cole and
Drake has had it more better than they have.
He's had a great
and he's Jewish,
run, a decade,
whatever that means.
A decade.
I mean, even before the rap game, he was already doing the acting, so he was already in the industry way before J. Cole and Kendrick were. Yeah. So he already experienced it.
Who's your top favorite?
Drizzy, come on.
We'll be right back. Artificially.
Number 4, number 5.
Boy.
Number 4, number 5. Give it to us.
Hey, big